to join me in a word of prayer. Eternal God, be with us as we gather for this remarkable assembly. In celebrating the accomplishments of our student scholars, delight us with the promise of this generation and the possibilities freed by a liberal arts education. Bless our students, Holy God, that they may be resilient in the face of life's strong and real storms, and buoy them with confidence in their power to reason, solve problems, create, and deeply contemplate. Finally, O God, thy blessing we do implore on Monmouth College evermore. May all our effort ever be ultimately to honor thee. Amen.
Please be seated. I'm pleased to welcome you all to the 2018 Honors Convocation at Monmouth College. Our focus each day is on the intellectual and personal growth of our students, and we celebrate their achievements throughout the year. But this convocation allows us to set aside particular time to gather as a community and to recognize special accomplishments of our many talented and motivated young people. I want to thank and welcome all of the family members and friends of our honorees for being with us today and for what you have done to support these outstanding students. Thanks and welcome as well to the donors whose generosity makes these awards possible, including my wife, Lobie Stone, who sponsors one of the scholarships awarded today. Thanks to the dedicated faculty and staff who serve as mentors to our students. Particular thanks to those faculty and staff who have the challenge and joy of selecting these recipients. A particular thank you to Lori Ferguson, Assistant to the Dean of the Faculty, for her hard work in organizing this event. And finally, congratulations to all of our honorees for your achievements and for your contribution to Monmouth College. Now, I would like to call Wendy Boland, the Chair of the Faculty Senate, to the podium. Wendy.
Good morning. The named scholarships are listed in your program. These include both endowed scholarships and those contributed annually, and they are part of a financial assistance package that the students receive. Many of these scholarships have great meaning for those who know the college well. Some of the scholarships are named in honor of donors or persons they seek to honor and memorialize, but all of them, in short, recognize outstanding scholarly achievement by their recipients. The names of all of our scholarship recipients are printed in your program. I would like now to have all scholarship recipients rise for our recognition. We continue our acknowledgement of outstanding scholarly activity by recognizing organizations to which students have been elected on the basis of their academic achievement. At this time, I ask Keith Schaefer, faculty advisor to the Honors Program, to come forward and introduce the new members of our Honors Program.
Would the following Honors Program students please come to the front of the stage and stand before the stage? Abigail Marie Borscheit, Victoria Chaffee, Declan Kriego, Matthew Franciscovich, Emma Johans, Sydney Jones, Emily Kruger, Riley Mann. You can come up and stand in front of the stage to be recognized. Brenda Matias Cruz, Tegan McKenna, Michael Mueller, Madison Nelson, Molly Schoon, Nathan Schroeder, Bianca Stavrakakis, Nicholas Thomas, Serena Vaninga, Alexandra Warfield, Josie Welker, and Thomas Whitty. Kasia Bartoshinska, advisor for the Graduate School Exploration Fellowship Program, will now come forward.
I would like to recognize 3 students who have shown interest and promise in pursuing a PhD in the arts, humanities, or humanistic social sciences with an eye toward teaching. These students were selected last year as sophomores for the Graduate School Exploration Fellowship, and a centerpiece of that fellowship is a paid summer research opportunity at one of the Big Ten research universities this summer. Would the following students please come to the front of the stage to be recognized? Kashay Appleton, Laura Salas, and L. Meyer Thomas. At this time, I ask Michael Princell to come to the stage and introduce the new inductees of Alpha Lambda Delta.
Alpha Lambda Delta is a freshman honorary for students who have earned a 3.5 grade point average over the first academic semester. These students' names are listed in your program. Would the following students please come to the front of the stage so you can be recognized? Marnie Ambrose, Savannah Ball, Aspen Chatterdon, Victoria Chaffee, Dylan Shiro, Taylor Kaufman, Riley Cook, Seth Croslow, Megan Davis, Hannah Decker, Joseph Donner, Carly Dunham, Brittany Enos, Logan Evans, William Fox, Matthew Franciscovich, Brooke Hazelwood, Emma Hildebrandt, Emma Johans, Jack Cohn, Alyssa Koninski, Emily Kruger, Leslie Linares, Chloe Little, Ashlyn Maher, Ryan McCurdy, Kyle McLaughlin, Madison Nelson, Alexis Opal, Courtney Ort, Austin Foe, Morgan Pfizer Crank, Rebecca Quick, Emily Ryan, Holly Rayner, Caitlin Richter, Renee Rude, Molly Schoon, Nathan Schroeder, Shane Smith, Bianca Stravakis, Julia Sturr, Matthew Tamaner, Nicholas Thomas, Allison Tretton, Abby Tucker, Josie Welker, and Thomas Whitty. Next, I would like to ask Vanessa Campagna, Faculty Advisor of Alpha Psi Omega, the National Theater's Honorary Society, to come forward and present the new members of Alpha Psi Omega.
Good morning. The new inductee of Alpha Psi Omega is Kirsten Hume. Kirsten, please come forward to be recognized. I will certainly let Kirsten know she earned your applause. Kevin Baldwin, Faculty Advisor of Beta Beta Beta, will present the new inductees for that organization.
Beta 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 is the National Biology Honor Society. Would the following students please come to the front of the stage to be recognized? AJ Angelotti, Brittany Book, Kelsey Foss, Alyssa Hale, Kate Salsey, and Ashley Winters. Congratulations. Next, Bob Simmons, the faculty advisor of Eta Sigma Phi, will come forward to present the new members of that organization.
Eta Sigma Phi is the National Classics Honorary Society. Would the following students please come forward for recognition? Madison Baker, Alexandra Barrett, Daniel Hinsky, Isaac Jacobs, Miles Olson, Emily Smucker, and Nathan Williams. Next, I would like to ask the faculty advisor of the Kappa chapter of Lambda Pi Eta, the Communication Honor Society, Lori Walters Kramer, to come to the stage and present the new members of Lambda Pi Eta.
As new inductees to the Kappa chapter of Lambda Pi Eta, please come to the front of the stage as your name is called. Emily Fisher, Jack Godlewski, Tate Heipel, Tessa Jones, Amjad Karkut, Casey Schutte, Kaylin Summer, and Katie Trout. Michelle Simmons, professor in the Department of Educational Studies, will introduce the new members of Kappa Delta Pi.
Kappa Delta Pi is the National Education Honor Society. Would the following students please come to the front of the stage to be recognized? Keely Brinkmeyer, Jordan Cortez, Jordan Donnelly, Rebecca Ganay, Nicole Harbison, Morgan Holly, and Caitlin Robertson. Next, Michelle Damian, professor in the History Department, will present the new members of Phi Alpha Theta.
Phi Alpha Theta is the History National Honor Society. Will the new inductees please come forward to be recognized? Kashay Appleton, Brendan Ellens, Hadley Smith-Heisler, and Amy Ward. Keith Schaefer, professor in the Modern Languages, Literatures, and Culture Department, will introduce the Pi Delta Phi members.
Pi Delta Phi is the National French Honor Society. Would the following students please come forward in front of the stage to be recognized? Obaya Tuahene, Tate Heipel, Maria Magallon, Mackenzie Olson, Joshua Purcell, Hadley Smith-Hisler, Kanisha Watley, Sebastina Wiafe, Akbota Yergalieva. I would also like to introduce the new members of Sigma Delta Pi, the National Collegiate Hispanic Honor Society. Would the following students come to the front of the stage to be recognized? Courtney McGee, Haley Osborne, and Emily Sheets. Farhat Haq, Chair of the Political Science Department, will next present the new inductees of Pi Sigma Alpha.
Hello, good morning. Pi Sigma Alpha is the National Political Science Honor Society. Would the following student please come to the front of the stage to be recognized? Obaya Atahone, Nick Calloway, Jessica Jablonski, Amjad Karkut, Austin King, Mackenzie Lafferty, Mackenzie Olson, Jaron Park, all right, come on, where are you guys? Deanna Ruby, Zoe Mayer Thomas, and B. Thornton. Professor Katerina Salovsky, professor in the psychology department, will come forward and present the new inductee to Psych-Hi.
Psych-Hi is the International Psychology Honor Society. Would the following students please come forward? Caitlin Allen, Caitlin Rule, Lauren Sperry, and Margaret Tiedoff. Next, Professor Wendy Bolin, Chair of the Political Economy and Commerce Department, will come forward and announce the new members of Sigma Beta Delta.
Sigma Beta Delta is the International Honor Society in Business Management and Administration. Would the following students please come forward to be recognized? And I'll read the list of names for those who told me they were going to be here. Kenzie Marie Alt, Blake Bryan, Laura Dooley, Clark Gaydon, Haley Ann Hoekstra, Demi Renee Johnson, Shelby Renee Jones, Courtney Louise Ort, Molly Marie Schoen, Jaron Jashone Stewart, Jacob Edward Winokur, and Michelle Zelnio. Late to the party. Professor Bartoszinska will now introduce the new members of the National English Honorary.
Sigma Tau Delta is the National English Honorary. Would the following new members please come forward to be recognized? Abigail Danner, Lily Lindner, Morgan Osman, Kaylin Summer, and Lexus Turner. Next, our department would like to honor individual students who are being awarded special prizes and scholarships for their academic achievement this past year. The criteria for each prize are listed in your program. Please feel free to applaud for the recipients as they come on stage to receive their awards. It wasn't listed. Let me find them. The Lloyd C. Arthur Prize in Expository Writing is for Joseph Shai. Oh, this is, oh, okay, I'm sorry. There's, so are we? Okay, we'll have you come back up. Thank you. There's just a mistake in this.
Okay.
I would like to ask Judy Peterson, Chair of the Accounting Department, to come to the stage and present. Okay. Right. First, before we go to the actual awards, want to take one moment. For us to get to this moment, it takes a lot of work on the part of everyone at this college, all the staff and the faculty. It takes particular work for our faculty. And so behind all of these student awards and these achievements are faculty members who have designed courses, put laboratory projects together, experiments, Sophia projects, all manner of activities for students to engage in to pursue intellectual and creative work. And so I would like to ask the Monmouth College faculty to please stand and be recognized for their good efforts. And now I would like to ask Judy Peterson, Chair of the Accounting Department, to come forward.
I have been here for 20 years, and the accounting department has always been adamant that it will only give one award for outstanding work in the department, but not this year. We have two individuals who in many ways are very different, but what they share besides excellence in their academic work is a strong work ethic, strong moral compass, leadership, humility, and empathy and kindness. The accounting department presents to you these two individuals who will, without a doubt, make a difference in other people's lives: Angela Bauman and Sarah Ellis. The Nathan and Laura Gaskill Accounting Prize is awarded to a junior with a 2.5 or better GPA and is involved in extracurricular activities. This year we have two recipients, Sarah Hunt and Connor Oltman. Connor Oltman is studying abroad and unable to attend today. The Dale Whiteman Memorial Prize is presented to an accounting business major who has excelled in both academics and track and field. Again, we have two recipients of this prize, Chandler Claudet and Michael Bursell.
Thank you so much, Banu.
Next, Brian Baugh, Chair of the Art Department, will come forward and present the Art Department Awards.
The Art Department Award for Outstanding Work in our department is awarded to Lily Guillen and Michaela Valenzuela. Hang on a second. Michaela is also, where's my notes here, awarded the Harlow Bloom Prize for Outstanding Work in Painting, so she gets a double award today. And the Jane Graham Most Promising Artwork Award goes to Amy Valinga Bubin. The last award from the art department is the Ruth Waltershausen Prize in Three-Dimensional Art. This award is presented to Tessa Berry. Kevin Baldwin, professor in the biology department, will come forward and present the awards from the biology department.
For outstanding work by a senior in the biology department, the David Carruthers Allison Prize is presented to Sarah Mills. The Tri Beta Prize for Best Research Project in Biology is awarded to Madison Schulenberg. Next, Michael Princell will come forward and present the awards from the chemistry department.
The Freshman Biochemistry Award for outstanding work in biochemistry at the freshman level is presented to William Fox and Julia Sturr. The Senior Biochemistry Award for the graduating senior with outstanding work in biochemistry is presented to Ashley Winters. The Freshman Chemistry Award for outstanding work in chemistry at the freshman level is presented to Seth Croslow. And finally, the Senior Chemistry Award for the graduating senior with outstanding work in chemistry is presented to Brandy Yoder. Brandy is not here to accept the award because she is in San Diego at a conference with Professors Moore and Sistoris. Bob Simmons will come forward and present the Classics Department Awards.
The Classics Department Award for particularly outstanding work in the department this year is presented to Hannah Riley. The Eta Sigma Phi Prize for particularly outstanding work this year in Greek goes to Madison Baker. The recipient of the Virginia K. Hellinga Prize for particularly outstanding work this year in Latin is Nathan Williams. The Harold Ralston Classics Essay Award is presented for outstanding written work on a topic directly related to the civilizations of ancient Greece, Rome, or their neighbors. For this award this year, first place goes to Daniel Hinsky. Second place goes to Scott Dykstra. And third place goes to Hannah Sharp. Next, Lori Walters Kramer will present the Communication Studies Department Awards.
The Lois Bailey McGann Prize for Excellence in Communication goes to two seniors this year, Riley Hess and Kaylee Kurtz. For the outstanding student in forensics competition, the J. Nevin Prize goes to Anthony Adams, who just yesterday in Wisconsin was recognized as third in the nation in impromptu speaking. The Public Relations Prize for Outstanding Senior in Public Relations is presented to J.R. Boyd. The Communication 101 Showcase Speaker winners are, in the spring of 2017, Catherine Hayes. In the fall, Hadley Smith Heisler in the spring. In the fall, Catherine Hayes. Michelle Simmons will next present the awards from the Educational Studies Department.
The Jesse and Fielding A. Smith Awards are given to students for excellence in pre-service teacher education. For secondary education, the winner is Luke Pratt. For elementary education, the winner is Caitlin Robertson. Next, Kasia Bartoszinska, professor in the English department, will present the awards from her department.
Okay, let's try this again. We're really doing it this time. The Lloyd C. Arthur Prize in Expository Writing is awarded to Joseph Shai. Presented to a student for outstanding work in English literature, the Eva Cleland Book Award goes to Lexis Turner. For outstanding work in American literature, the Adele Kennedy Book Award is presented to two students, Lily Lindner and Brianna Pershall. The William McKinley English Prize for outstanding work in the English department in individual study and research goes to Morgan Osman and Amanda Grissom. Amanda's not here today as she's studying abroad this semester. The Roseanne Webster Graham Prize for an outstanding piece of creative writing is awarded to Isaac Willis, Amy Ward, Haley Willits, and Miranda Roadbow. Unfortunately, Miranda is not able to attend today. Isaac and Haley are also the recipients of the Philip Wheeler Prize in Literature, which is awarded for excellent work by a student majoring in English with a strong interest in literature. Wait, for the Phillips Wheeler Prize, we also have two other recipients of this award. One is Abigail Danner, and the other is Hunter Woolwart. Hunter, unfortunately, is also not here today as she's studying abroad. So, Abigail. Professor Michelle Damien will now come forward and present the History Department Awards.
The Mary Bartling Crow History Prize is awarded to a history major or minor who will be studying abroad in 2018-2019. Studying in Waseda University in Tokyo, Japan in spring 2019, this award goes to William Best. The student who excels academically in history courses and is active in the department is presented the Garvin F. Davenport Prize in History. This year's recipient is Hadley Smith-Heisler. The Douglas R. Spitz Senior History Prize is awarded to students with an interest in public history. This year's recipient is Taylor Ewald. The William L. Urban History Prize for the top research paper in a 300-level history research class is awarded to Daniel Hinsky. The Wade Prize is awarded for outstanding pieces of scholarly research in the Integrated Studies program. First prize for this goes to Morgan Osman, and second prize, to Sobi Kazmuz. Unfortunately, Sobi is unable to be here today. Next, Sean Shum, of the chair of the Kinesiology Department, will present their department's awards.
For outstanding work in the Department of Kinesiology, our award winner this year is Maddie Dolman. Logan Mayfield, Chair of the Mathematics and Computer Science Department, will now come forward to present their department's awards.
For outstanding work in intermediate mathematics, the Hugh R. Beveridge Prize is awarded to David Hoffman. The Computer Science Award for outstanding work in the introductory sequence is presented to Nate Smolchek. The Computer Science Award for outstanding work in the senior project and the Paul Kramer Prize for outstanding work in upper level mathematics is awarded to Emily Sheets. Finally, for outstanding work in calculus, the Lyle Finley Prize goes to Noah Applegate. Next, Keith Schaefer will present the Modern Languages, Literatures, and Cultures Department Awards.
The Modern Languages, Literatures, and Cultures Department Award for excellent work in French goes to two students today. The first, Joseph Donor. And Akbota Yergalieva. The awards for outstanding work in Spanish go to two students as well. The first, Maria Cocone. And the second to Rebecca Mills. Tim Pale, Chair of the Music Department, will now come to the stage and present the Music Department Awards.
The Lulu Johnson McCoy Prize in Music for outstanding work in the music department is presented to two students, Thomas Burkhead and Luke Pratt. The Gracie Peterson Showmanship Prize for Excellence in Instrumental Musical Performance is presented to Iman Abdulrazak. Anne Maymery, Chair of Philosophy and Religious Studies Department, will present the awards for her department.
The recipient of the Thompson Prize in Humanities for an outstanding piece of creative or scholarly work in the humanities was tough to decide this year. We had a lot of really strong entries, and it came down to 2. And I let the committee argue for a while before I said, can I tell you a secret? The same person wrote both of those essays. And it's Isaac Willis. For an outstanding student who is committed to peace, social justice, and social change, the Brad Weffenstedt Prize is presented to Agbota Yergalyeva. Next, Chris Fasano will present the Physics Department Awards.
The recipient of the Physics Department Award for outstanding work in the Physics Department and in physics is Sagar Thapa. Next, Wendy Boland, Chair of Political Economy and Commerce, will present the PEC Department Awards.
The John Clay Bruner Economics Writing Contest winners are Tom Cangelosi and Paulo Pliejo. The Tom Johnson Prize is awarded to a junior who best exemplifies a strong work ethic and values, and this is awarded to Brandon Alsa. The Political Economy and Commerce Department Award in Economics goes to Farida Mohammed. Don't do it. I can't take crying yet. The Political Economy and Commerce Department Award in International Business goes to Madeline Neal. The Wallace and Dorothy Riefenbach Spear Memorial Prize for an outstanding business student is awarded to 2 students this year, Victoria Beaver and J.R. Boyd. And finally, the Wall Street Journal Award for an outstanding student in the Political Economy and Commerce Department is presented to what we consider our best overall student. And that's presented today to Callie Cook. Next, Farhat Haq will come forward and present the Political Science Department Awards.
Earlier this year, we held a moot court competition, and the Top Advocate Award was presented to, Hadley Smith-Hisler. For outstanding work in the Department for International Studies, the prize goes to Deanna Ruby, and to exemplify her commitment to international studies, she's studying abroad, so she won't be here. Political Science Department every year awards outstanding work in political science to its seniors. And this year, we had a particularly difficult and challenging job because we had a really whole bunch of very deserving seniors. And so we decided to award 3 seniors this outstanding work in the department. Celeste Dominies. All right. You did well. Mackenzie Olson. Oh, okay. And not surprisingly, Boda is our third, Boda Yerguleva. The Kenneth E. Kreitzer Prize is given every year to a junior who has commitment to public service and making a difference in the world. And this year, we have given it to 2 young women who we are sure will make a difference in the world. So the first recipient of Kreitzer Memorial Prize is Jessica Acosta. I'm not sure if Jessica is here. Yes, thank you, but I remembered. And the second winner for Kreitzer Prize is Beatrix Thornton. Bea, where are you? And now I invite Professor, she told me 3 times how to pronounce her name, and I still, Salaveska, and I'm sure I just murdered it, but okay.
Totally fine. All right, the Biopsychology Award for the Outstanding Senior in the program is presented to Sophia Slocum. excellence in psychology research, the Psych High Award is presented to Ashlyn Mayer. And for outstanding work in the department, the Psychology Senior Award goes to Jatoria Aaron. Judy Kessler will now come forward and present the Sociology and Anthropology Department Award.
For outstanding work in the Sociology and Anthropology Department, the Dean Epley Award goes to Alexi Licata, better known as the Question Girl. And now Vanessa Campagna from the Theater Department will present her department's awards.
For outstanding work in the theater program, the Linda James Award is presented to Haley Willits. The Theater Department Award is given to the outstanding senior in the department. I'm very proud to announce that this year's recipient is Leslie Apple. Finally, for more outstanding work in theater, the April Zorn Scholarship is awarded to William, better known as Billy, Savage.
Never can get it right.
Next, Michael Princell will present the Alpha Lambda Delta Awards.
The Alpha Lambda Delta Senior Award for an active Alpha Lambda Delta Senior with the highest GPA is awarded to 2 students this year, Saxon Day and Sarah Ellis. The Alpha Lambda Delta Sophomore Award goes to a sophomore who is active in the society with the highest grade point average. This year, there were 2 students who received this honor, Lily Lindner and Kanisha Watley. Next, First Lady Lobie Stone will present the Lobie Stone Visual Arts Scholarship.
The Lobie Stone Visual Arts Scholarship is awarded to a rising senior who has demonstrated excellence in and significant contribution to the visual arts at Monmouth College. This year there are 2 recipients chosen by the Art Department, Natalie Curtis and Remy Swash. To present the next award is Professor Wendy Baldwin.
For the senior who best exemplifies the spirit of service to others, the Charles and Ruth Huseman Service Award goes to Farida Muhammad. The Don R. Joseph Memorial Prize for Outstanding Work in the Sciences is presented to Stephanie Say. Sorry. The Lincoln Academy Student Laureate Award is presented for overall excellence in curricular and extracurricular activities to one outstanding senior from each of the 4-year degree-granting colleges and universities in Illinois. This year's recipient from Monmouth College is Deanna Ruby. Deanna is also receiving the MP Phillips Award for a student who exemplifies all-around excellence. Again, Deanna is studying abroad and is not here today. There are 3 students in mathematics, physics, or chemistry who exemplify the values of Monmouth College and are receiving the Robert Mintier 66 Prize. The students are Noah Applegate, Nathan Smolchek, and Brandon Allen, who is at a conference and not here today. Lastly, the Lena Lee Powell Award, presented to a Pi Beta Phi member of exceptional quality, is presented to Alyssa Hale. Ready to the faculty, so I'm going to skip that. We congratulate all of the recipients of these prizes and awards, and I invite you once again to express your recognition by applause. I will now introduce Marjorie Bond, faculty advisor to Blue Key. She will ask the new members of Blue Key to come to the front of the stage and be recognized.
I'm not Marjorie Bond, but Marjorie Bond will soon be here. Since his arrival at Monmouth College in 2011, Professor Daniel Ott co-authored a book with his colleague Hannah Schell, Christian Thought in America, A Brief History, and published 5 peer-reviewed articles and a book chapter. His most recent article, Nonviolence and the Nightmare, King and Black Self-Defense, was recently published in the American Journal of Theology and Philosophy. Another, In einem Augenblick, Christian Naturalism, Death, and Brahms' Ein Deutsches Requiem, appeared in Theology Today last summer. Professor Ott has presented his work at more than a dozen conferences during this time as well. He was the co-guest editor of a special issue on faith and solidarity in the American Journal of Theology and Philosophy in 2016. He routinely writes book reviews and serves as a reviewer for several journals in his field. While Professor Ott is very involved in activities and intellectual debates in his field, his research also directly feeds into and inspires his teaching. One example of many, his research on nonviolence, Mahatma Gandhi, and Martin Luther King Jr. continues to be foundational to the design and content of the Peace, Ethics, and Social Justice minor. Please join me in congratulating the 2018 winner of the Hatch Award for Distinguished Scholarship and Research, Professor Daniel Ott. Now I will introduce Professor Marjorie Bond, advisor to Blue Key. She will ask the new members of Blue Key to come to the front of the stage and be recognized.
Hello. Blue Key is a National Honor Society that celebrates scholarship, leadership, and service. And will the members please come to the front as your name is called? Kasha Appleton, Michael Bursell, Michaela Bolton, Keely Brinkmeyer, Ashley Cuddy, Jordan Donnelly, Paige Gerard, Michaela Guthrie, Jude Hamade, Riley Hess, Cynthia Kamurigi, Amanda Koss, Sean Klink, Mallory Meisinger, Meisner, Michelle Nafziger, Mackenzie Olson, Christian Ponstangi, Caitlin Rude, Hadley Smithheiser, Sean DeYoung. Now, Jude, the president of Blue Key, will give a brief history of Blue Key and present the freshman and senior man of the year.
It is a tradition and honor for Blue Key to announce the freshman and senior men of the year at this year's Honors Convocation. Blue Key has asked faculty and staff to nominate those men whom they consider worthy based on academic performance, leadership, extracurricular involvement in athletics and student organizations, and service both on and off campus. The nominations for freshman and senior man of the year were plentiful, and it was difficult to pick a candidate because each of our nominees are special and contribute something unique to our community. This year's freshman man of the year is a sociology and anthropology major, a member of Colorful Voices of Praise. Payne is temporary and is also a player on the Fighting Scots football team. Blue Key gladly awards Terrence Best as the freshman man of the year. This year's Senior Man of the Year is a business administration major with a minor in communications. He is a remarkable athlete who plays for our Fighting Scots basketball team. It is with pleasure that Blue Key awards the Senior Man of the Year to Paul Engo III. Paul could not make it today, but I will definitely let him know that he was recognized and you guys gave him a very heartfelt applause. Thank you.
And now Christy Myers, Faculty Advisor to Mortar Board, will now recognize the new inductees of Mortar Board.
Several of our new members are unable to be here because they are engaged in other scholarly pursuits, so I'm just going to read the names of those who are present, and please come forward to be recognized. Caitlin Allen, Ian Armbruster, Michael Bursell, Michaela Bolton, Rachel Book, Derek Denton, Carlos Fulgencio, Jennifer Harrell, Sarah Hunt, Amanda Cass, Jacob Myers, Morgan Osman, Caitlin Trout, and Sarah Wright. And now our President, Callie Cook, will present the final two awards of the morning.
Good morning. Mortarboard National Honor Society is a senior honor society that recognizes individuals for their excellence in scholarship, leadership, and service. Exactly 100 years ago at the University of Chicago, a group of senior college women founded our organization with the goal of promoting such ideals on campuses around the nation. Each year, it is the tradition for Mortarboard to select a freshman and senior Woman of the Year who, as voted by their peers and professors, demonstrates these core values. This year's Freshman Woman of the Year is a significant contributor to both the soccer and lacrosse teams, having started every game in both sports. In addition to her accomplishments on the field, Aspen excels in the classroom at Monmouth as a biochemistry and physics double major. She is also involved with campus outreach, the White and Crimson Leadership Society, Phi Delta Lambda Honors Society, and is an active member in her church community. Please help me in congratulating Aspen Chatterone. And she could not make it today either, but I will make sure she gets her award. This year's Senior Woman of the Year upholds the ideals of excellence in academics, leadership, involvement, service to her campus and greater community, drive, and professional attitude. She has served in several leadership roles as a member of Alpha Lambda Delta, Alpha Xi Delta, Blue Key, Chorale, Mortarboard, Order of Omega, and Sigma Beta Delta. What a mouthful. With all of these organizations, she volunteers for a variety of community groups and has worked as a VITA program leader to help her local residents with their tax returns. Please help me in congratulating my dear friend, Sarah Ellis.
I'll do the next go. Next, we'd like to ask AMC Representative Jamie Ray Valdivia to come to the stage for some announcements.
Woo announcements, yay. Okay.
So first, on behalf of the Associated Students of Monmouth College Executive Board, I would like to thank everyone for an incredible school year. It has been an honor to serve on student government for Monmouth College. It is my pleasure to present to you the next president and vice president of the Associated Students of Monmouth College, Magdalene Bruckner and Jaron Stewart. Now for some general announcements. Super fun stuff. Everyone is welcome to join us for lunch in the Stockdale Center. The poster presentations are in the Huff Center from 2 p.m. to 4 p.m. I highly encourage all of you to go. There's some really great things from students. And thank you all again for coming, and congratulations to all the award winners once again.
Now, with the words of our alma mater still ringing in our ears, may we leave this convocation rejoicing in our students' success and in the promise celebrated today. And may God bless you and keep you. May God be kind and gracious to you. May God look upon you with favor and bring you peace. Amen.